Did you know that nearly half of adults in the US have high blood pressure? That's almost 120 million people walking around with a hidden risk to their health. It's called the silent killer for a reason. It sneaks up on you with no symptoms but can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and even kidney problems. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by this or just don't know where to start, you're not alone. Managing high blood pressure might sound like a mountain to climb, but here's the surprising twist: it could be as simple as what you put on your plate. Think about this. What if your next meal could actually help protect your heart, improve your circulation, and lower your stress levels? No prescriptions, no side effects, just real, delicious food. Science has uncovered the natural power of certain foods to lower blood pressure and transform your health, and these aren't obscure, hard-to-find ingredients. We're talking everyday, accessible foods that you can add to your meals right now. And here's the kicker: this isn't about bland, boring diets. Imagine savoring a juicy piece of salmon, tossing a handful of berries into a refreshing smoothie, or crunching on roasted nuts drizzled with honey, all while knowing you're doing your body a favor. By the end of this, you'll have the know-how to turn your kitchen into a powerhouse for your heart. But here's where it gets really exciting: these foods don't just lower blood pressure, they improve your overall well-being. So, are you ready to take control of your health and learn how these simple changes can create massive results? Let's dive in and start with a deeper understanding of what high blood pressure really is, and why tackling it head-on is the best decision you can make. High blood pressure, or hypertension, might not sound like a big deal at first, until you realize it's like a silent storm brewing inside your body. It's when the force of your blood against your artery walls gets too high, and over time, it can lead to serious issues like heart disease, stroke, or kidney problems. And the scariest part? Most people don't even know they have it. That's why it's called the silent killer. But here's the good news: managing your blood pressure isn't some mysterious science experiment. It's about understanding your body and making smarter choices. One of the biggest game changers? Your diet. Think of food as fuel for your body, not just something to curb your hunger. When you load up on processed junk, you're feeding the problem. Too much sodium, not enough potassium, that combo throws your system off balance and pushes your blood pressure higher. On the flip side, eating fresh, whole foods can do wonders for bringing those numbers down. For example, swapping out salty snacks for potassium-rich bananas or avocados is a simple but powerful change. Let's get real for a second: stress and bad eating habits often go hand in hand, don't they? You have a long day, you grab that burger and fries because it's easy, right? But what if you planned ahead? Prepping meals with lean proteins, veggies, and whole grains not only helps your blood pressure but makes you feel more in control. Picture this: a hearty salmon salad with spinach and a squeeze of lemon. Sounds better than a greasy drive-thru, doesn't it? Plus, it's a step toward better health you can actually taste. And here's the kicker: these small changes add up. Lowering your blood pressure doesn't just help your heart, it boosts your overall quality of life. You'll have more energy, better sleep, and even a sharper mind. So why not start with what's on your plate? And if you're wondering what foods are absolute must-haves to keep your heart happy, you'll want to stick around. Up next, we're diving into a group of veggies that might just become your new best friends in the kitchen. When it comes to leafy greens, they're not just some boring side dish your mom made you eat as a kid, they're your secret weapon for managing blood pressure. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, they're loaded with potassium, which helps your body flush out extra sodium. And you know what too much sodium does? It's like throwing gasoline on the fire of high blood pressure. Adding a handful of these greens to your meals isn't just healthy, it's an act of prevention. Think of it as giving your heart a little shield. Here's the deal: potassium works like your body's balancing act, keeping blood pressure levels in check. Imagine this: adding spinach to your morning smoothie. Blend it with a banana, another potassium champ, almond milk, and some frozen berries, and you've got a breakfast that doesn't just taste amazing but actually protects your heart. It's such a simple habit to build, but the benefits are massive. Even if you're not a salad lover, leafy greens are versatile. Throw kale into a stir-fry, use arugula as a peppery topping for pizza, or blend some chard into a soup. A quick pro tip? When you sauté greens, sprinkle a little garlic and olive oil for an extra flavor boost, and both garlic and olive oil are heart-friendly too. This isn't about eating boring, it's about being creative and making your meals work for you. But here's what makes leafy greens so exciting, their long-term benefits. A diet rich in these natural powerhouses reduces your risk of hypertension by as much as 20%. Think about that, just a couple of servings a day could mean fewer trips to the doctor and more years feeling vibrant and full of life. And speaking of vibrant, the next food group on the list might be small in size, but they pack a punch in helping your heart stay strong. Ready to meet them? Don't let their size fool you, berries are like nature's little miracles for your heart. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're packed with antioxidants that fight off free radicals. Those free radicals are like rogue agents, causing inflammation and damaging your blood vessels. Over time, this damage can crank up your blood pressure. But the good news? Berries are here to save the day, helping reduce inflammation and keeping your arteries flexible and healthy. Let's get practical, adding berries to your diet is ridiculously easy. Toss a handful of blueberries into your morning oatmeal, mix strawberries into Greek yogurt, or even snack on raspberries straight from the fridge. And if you've got a sweet tooth, here's a pro move, blend frozen berries with a splash of almond milk for a creamy, guilt-free sorbet. You're not just satisfying a craving, you're boosting your heart health with every bite. And the benefits don't stop there. Studies show that people who eat berries regularly have a 7 to 10% lower risk of developing hypertension. That's a small but mighty shift, right? And let's be real, who wouldn't want to lower their blood pressure while enjoying a sweet treat? It's not about sacrificing flavor, it's about choosing foods that love your body back. But wait, there's more. Pairing berries with other heart-friendly foods can supercharge their impact. Think of a salad with spinach, walnuts, and a handful of fresh strawberries. It's delicious, vibrant, and a powerhouse for your cardiovascular health. And speaking of heart-friendly foods, have you ever wondered how fatty fish can take your heart game to the next level? Stick around, because what's coming next will make you rethink your grocery list. If you're serious about protecting your heart, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines need to be on your radar. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like nature's plumbers for your arteries. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and lower triglycerides. Basically, they keep everything running smoothly so your blood pressure stays in check. Think of them as the ultimate maintenance crew for your cardiovascular system. Incorporating fatty fish into your meals isn't just good for your heart, it's a flavor upgrade too. Picture this, a perfectly grilled salmon fillet, seasoned with lemon, garlic, and a pinch of rosemary, served alongside steamed asparagus and quinoa. Not only is this a restaurant-worthy dish, but it's also a powerhouse of nutrients that keep your arteries happy. And if cooking isn't your thing, canned salmon or mackerel makes a quick and easy addition to salads or sandwiches. But let's talk long-term benefits. Studies show that eating fatty fish just twice a week can lower your risk of heart disease by up to 30%. That's huge, right? And it's not just about avoiding problems down the line, it's about feeling better now. You'll notice improved energy, sharper focus, and even better sleep. Plus, omega-3s are known to help reduce stress and improve your mood, giving you a double win for your heart and your mental health. Now, if fish isn't your favorite, don't worry. You can still get your omega-3s through supplements like fish oil or algae oil. But nothing beats the real thing when it comes to flavor and freshness. And speaking of freshness, there's another crunchy, heart-loving food group that deserves a spotlight. Ready to meet your next ally in the fight for better health? Let's dive in. Sometimes, the best things in life come in small packages, and nuts and seeds are proof of that. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, these little guys are packed with magnesium, a mineral that's a game changer for lowering blood pressure. Magnesium helps relax your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow freely. So, the next time you're craving a snack, skip the chips and grab a handful of nuts. Not only are they satisfying, but they're also working behind the scenes to keep your heart healthy. Now, let's make it practical. Carry a small bag of mixed nuts with you for those mid-afternoon cravings. Need a breakfast boost? Sprinkle flax seeds or chia seeds into your morning smoothie or over a bowl of oatmeal. These simple swaps can make a huge difference over time. Oh, and here's a fun tip. Roast your nuts with a touch of cinnamon and honey for a snack that's both delicious and heart-friendly. But it's not just about snacking. Nuts and seeds can elevate your meals too. Toss walnuts into a spinach salad with a tangy vinaigrette, or add a sprinkle of sunflower seeds to your favorite pasta dish for some crunch and added nutrients. These small additions pack a big punch for your cardiovascular health. And let's not forget, healthy fats in nuts also support your brain and overall well-being. The long-term benefits are undeniable. Regular consumption of nuts and seeds is linked to a 20% lower risk of heart disease and better overall blood pressure control. Plus, they're incredibly versatile, making it easy to include them in your diet. And speaking of versatility, this wraps up our food-based strategies for managing blood pressure, but the journey to better health doesn't end here. There's always more to learn, and the next step will open the door to putting all of this into action. So, here's the real question: what's stopping you from taking control of your blood pressure today? We've explored some amazing foods, leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds that can work wonders for your heart and overall health. You now have the tools to turn every meal into a step toward better well-being, more energy, and a healthier future. Think about it. How much better would life be if you could prevent disease instead of treating it? Imagine waking up each morning with more energy, feeling confident that you're taking care of your body and mind. The path to a healthy lifestyle doesn't require extreme diets or fancy supplements. It's right there in your kitchen, waiting for you to take action. Now, here's your challenge. Which of these foods will you add to your shopping list today? Will you try a spinach-packed smoothie? Or maybe treat yourself to a salmon dinner? Start small, but start now. Your heart will thank you for it, not just today, but for years to come. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's keep this journey going together. There's so much more to learn, and every step forward is a step toward a healthier, happier you. Subscribe now to make sure you don't miss a single tip that could transform your health for good.